Maximus Analysis here for August 9th, 2016, and nothing going on. This is the weekly, just trying to really put things in perspective here. The close on January 25th was 2168.75. We are currently at 2177.25. Let's go over that again. Close, actually 68.25. So we haven't gone up more than 10 S&P points in 2 weeks from a close. Let's look at something else. We have this huge Brexit June flash down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles, quote unquote, up. Broke this low, regained it. Fine, I get it. 2051 is the low here. 2041, excuse me, 2152 is the low here. 2141 and a half is the low for last week. We are going to retrace. If you're adding now, you don't get it. Again, it's not to say if you're bullish or bearish. I'm bearish into this. Reason why? I'm not going long here. After this minute, again, 10 points. Talked about this on my newsletter. Okay? 10 points of movement in the last 2 weeks. Yes, it moved a lot. You can say, oh, it moved. Yes, but net 10 points? Come on, guys. Like, that's nothing. So again, I would not be going long because it is ripe for retracement. Going to the daily. 2 days of no action above this high. Again, they're going to start putting, there's going to be a lot of alerts every time you touch a high. That's to bait the retail people in regard to your news feeds, your Yahoo Finance, your Market Watch, your CNN, your Bloomberg, maybe Bloomberg, CNBC. Those guys are going to talk about new highs so much, but they will never talk about one. If you go long here, where would you put your stop? Okay. Want to talk about something also I put in my newsletter, and I want to discuss with you guys in regard to risk reward. When I say risk reward, I mean if we're going to go long on a break of this high, or we went long at this candle, okay, I want a 3-to-1, meaning that if I measure this candle out, right, and I hope you guys can see this. Let me actually expand this a little bit so you guys can see this yellow line right here. Sorry, I usually have different backgrounds, but this yellow line right here is the 50%. But that's 1-to-1, 2-to-1, 3-to-1. I have to get more than 2-to-1. Okay, when I talk about risk reward. Okay, because I'm risking this candle or a little bit below it actually. So probably a little bit more. I need to know that I'm going to get at least 2-to-1 on my money, or I'm not going to take the trade. So with that being said, where do you take the trade now? If you took this trade, we do the same type of thing. You say, okay, oops, wrong one. Yep, that's it. You take this, the length of the candle that you're using as risk, and you put it all the way up. Okay? That's how you develop your targets. Where are you going to go? This is already 1-to-1, right? So maybe you moved your risk, you take your risk off. You say, all right, I'm going to target up here, target up here. If that's true, fine. You still have to look at the length of the underlying move. And I just feel that there is not enough in the tank to go up to a point that would make it that I would want to start along right here. Went long into it. Hopefully you got some educational stuff in regard to risk rewards because you use that on all your time frames. And I just used the regular Fibonacci. Again, this is E-signal that I'm using. You can have multiple Fibonacci retracements, multiple Fibonacci extension, multiple trend lines. But that's how you could do it quick and dirty. NQ, quickly go through this. Weekly still looks like it. Again, not going long here. YM, again, it was 6 points today. They got on the future 6 points, which equated to 3 S&P, 3 Dow points, whatever. Crude down a little bit. See where this is going to close. I really want to see where this is going to close, but I feel that we have some really good support here. Again, 38 is my magic number to hold. I went long some ExxonMobil. I'm watching that one because it will correlate with this. I also put some stuff on the newsletter. Again, I want this level to hold, but I want some follow through to the upside. Again, we'll know very quickly tomorrow with the EIA report if they're going to shoot back up or they're going to go back down to this level. But I'm bullish here with the stop underneath here. Gold. Gold is chopping a little bit on the weekly time frame. On the daily, if we dig down a little bit, I'd rather it come back a little bit, make a higher low here. But this could be a higher low now, but I'll wait. I'll wait for that one. Again, I want things to pan out. Quickly go through some beta names. We had Apple coming into resistance points. We have Amazon. Okay, I think it just has enough. I mean, it's hitting a target, not starting a position. Google, again, we have this as our big resistance point. Okay, watching how this week is going to close. My stop will be above here on the retracement back down. And using this small candle, I will get 4 to 1 very quickly. Okay, price line, again, just staying sideways. Again, it was just a sideways day, so I don't really need to go into too much more. But we'll continue to watch and go from there. But let's break down where we are for the ES right now on intraday. 15-minute, you can see what's going on here. They're coming to test this 200 day on the retracement. They fall again. This is another reason, another damn reason, another reason I do not trade breakouts. There's some people above here. Where'd you put your stop? I don't even want to compensate because, again, my stop would have to be underneath here, and that was silly. So they got all the people that would, again, this is when the news came out, intraday highs, everybody's going to go long, and they just pull the rug underneath. Now, currently, they're just bear flagging right now, and the panic will start. I wouldn't say the panic will start here. I think the panic will start 2141, 2151. Okay, we'll see when people start getting ran, what's going to happen. But continue to watch. Again, this price action is rubbish, and we have to treat it accordingly. But I want to make sure this is daily, weekly, that you're seeing what I'm seeing in regards to where we are in this move, and adding along right here to me, or starting along right here, means you put your stop underneath, and I will not deviate from that. It's about risk reward trade management as well. Take care.